What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about Dark Hunters and how they are a far more reliable war offense team now, thanks to a couple of, well, let's say a minor buff to one character and now a solid fifth for that Dark Hunter team. They are a reliable counter to Heroes for Hire now, and they can also beat Young Avengers. We're going to talk about both those today, kind of talk about what has changed with the team, what has allowed them to be quite a bit better. We're going to break that all down in today's video. So if you guys do enjoy this video, you find it helpful or informative, make sure to hit that like button, share, and subscribe. And here you go. Just solid destruction of a Heroes for Hire team right here. And the most important thing to note is that this was with a Luke Cage in off the edge. We're going to talk really going to talk about how a change to Elsa has made this no longer a problem. So let's dive right into Elsa. So Elsa got one buff, and that buff is pretty much guaranteeing that Luke Cage in off the edge is no longer a problem. So the main issue with Dark Hunters has always been, against Heroes for Hire, has been that if you bring Luke Cage in off the end, then the ultimate on Morbius cannot put Disrupt on Luke. And if you don't do that, then that means Luke is going to eventually taunt, and you kind of run into this problem where now you're stuck behind a Luke Cage taunt. Well, they have changed the ultimate on Elsa. It's not in the files yet, but it is absolutely there, and it is 100% intentional, and it will be updated at some point. What they have changed is that she clears Death Proof from city targets before the attack, but there's also a 500% boost in focus for that to happen, meaning that Heroes for Hire, they have 175% bonus resistance per stack of charge. And this is something I was wishing I would see with Dr. Voodoo, and that his special, actually I'll pull it up here. I was really hoping that the special on Dr. Voodoo, his Doctor's Orders, with the ability block and defense down, would get a boost in focus, because he's never applying the ability block and defense down to Heroes for Hire targets with his special. Now, I mean, granted, you already had defense down from Morbius, but that ability block could be really useful. But he would never land it because they had so much bonus focus, it was just never going to happen. And now that 500% boost in focus with Elsa guarantees that she can clear Death Proof. And we're going to show that right here near the beginning. Yeah, you see, like, Luke Cage is in off the end. So, you know, we can't get to, we're going to have to deal with a taunt. So yeah, we see, look at that. Iron Fist, now low on health. Luke Cage gains the taunt. This is usually a problem, but now not so much. So we'll get some mind control on Luke, take him down. He's gonna heal, or he can't heal back up, but he's got this Death Proof here, and he's still got charged. And Elsa usually is not going to clear this. So now she uses his ultimate. Boom! Look at that. Death Proof is gone on all three of these characters. Even on Misty, who still has 3 stacks of charge on her, that Death Proof is gone. Boom, look at that. Kills both Luke Cage and Iron Fist. No more taunt. Now you can go for some of these other characters. And now Mordo can move. And the changes to Mordo, number one, he is now a Dark Hunter character. Now what this means for him is that he is going to get some bonuses from Morbius for war. But now he gives Dark Hunter allies 30% boost and focus. Right down here at the bottom, my head's blocking it. Dark Hunter allies gain 30% boost and focus. This is pretty big for Morbius, because Morbius, unless you had a really geared up Morbius, you were not able to flip the defense up and deflect on characters like Misty and Colleen, because they had so much bonus focus. Now this helps relieve that. He gets 30% bonus focus anyways through his passive when he's fighting Heroes for Hire, but now this boost in focus means that you're going to have an easier time flipping and clearing those positive effects on those targets. So this is really helpful. He also got a change in his special, which I think is one of the best changes in his kit. And now he has a 100% chance to blind additional targets in war if he has 4 more Mystic allies, which is Dark Hunters. And then his ultimate, Demons of Danak, or Danak. On war offense, this character has 2 or more Dark Hunter allies, reduces the speed bar for all enemies with blind by 30%, and applies defense up for 2 turns to self on all Dark Hunter allies. The T4 is the defense up. I highly recommend you guys go for this. In fact, no, you don't really need to worry about the T4 on his ultimate, but that special T4 is also pretty nice here, applying stun to the primary target. And actually, I gotta make sure. No, so it's just a damage boost on the ultimate for Elsa, so you don't need the T4 on Elsa's ultimate either to worry about clearing the death proof with that boosted focus. So really, this ultimate T4 on Mordo, I highly recommend, because without this, you're not getting defense up on your Dark Hunter allies. This also combines with the fact that now Dr. Voodoo on his ultimate will give immunity to your Dark Hunters as well. Right down here, applies immunity to all Mystic allies, ignores death proof, cannot be countered. So yeah, like that's all really, really, really important stuff. And you can see here, we're going to use the ultimate, and you get speed bar reduction on both Shang-Chi and on Colleen. Now, Misty's going to move before Mordo, which is fine. It happens. There you go. You get a little bit more room with these characters, and then there you go. So now, you're pretty much guaranteeing that all your Dark Hunters get to move again before Shang-Chi and Colleen. So we'll finish things off here. There's really not much else to show here with this Heroes for Hire fight. We're gonna show a fight as well with Red Guardian in, and how this really doesn't change what's going on with Dark Hunters versus Heroes for Hire. But yeah, this is it's just nice to see this. There you go. Boom, stun on Colleen. Suck it. And Colleen's done. So yeah, very, very easy fight now against your Heroes for Hire. And here we've also got Red Guardian with Heroes for Hire. The reason why people are using this is because now you're stuck behind a taunt. It's sort of the same principle with Luke Cage. Like Luke Cage, you bring him in off the edge, you can't get that disrupt on him, but now you're basically forced to use the ultimate first on Red Guardian, but because Red Guardian's not a city hero, you're not getting disrupt on him. So now you're stuck where you have to kill Red Guardian, or at least drop him low on health before dealing with the Heroes for Hire, which could be an issue, but here we go. There you go. And also, it also messes up one other thing, in that you don't get blind on him, meaning that Shang-Chi can move before your Morbius. It's less speed bar on your team because of the passive with Ghost Hunter. This is one I've seen I've seen some people use. I know Dorky Dad and I talked about it, and this is one he definitely runs into quite a bit at higher levels, and it causes issues. But pretty much all we're doing is we're just flipping the defense up on Red Guardian and the defense down. This can't be blocked. So now he gets that defense down. You get that special here with Ghost Rider. And now he's dropped low on health. And now you can go for some other characters. You can do Mind Control, Ability Block. Well, obviously the Ability Block's not going to land, but you do some Mind Control. And now, boom, look at that. Killed both Colleen and Misty there. Beautiful. Yeah, that change to clearing death proof with the bonus focus is a huge deal. We're gonna stun Red Guardian so that he doesn't use his special, or he doesn't taunt. There you go. Finish off Red Guardian, and now we're just gonna hammer Shang-Chi, low on health. He's gonna die here in a second from the ultimate, but he's gonna revive. And that was kind of a boo-boo on my part, but not a big issue here. Get some heal block on Shang-Chi. It's gonna kill Mordo. But yeah, I misplayed that one a little bit, but not a big deal. There we go. And that's gonna wrap it up. So yeah, this fight as well does not really pose an issue now, because of the fact that you can still get through. You just have to drop Red Guardian low enough, and then Elsa can go ham on some other characters and kill them off before they really become an issue. And yeah, like that change to Elsa alone is probably I want to say it's the biggest change, but it can't be understated just how important being able to clear those death proofs and blocking the revives is for this team. I mean, just the fact that you can do that now with Elsa is a huge change and has pretty much made the issue of Luke Cage in off the end not an issue anymore. Like, you don't really have to worry about it now because of what Elsa can do with her ultimate. So, let's move on. Let's talk Young Avengers. This one as well. I mean, I'm doing punch downs. I've got to do a test in War and see if I can do like a punch across or punch up. But this seems in concept like it's going to work. And we'll see. And the nice thing is, like, we've got the blind on Ms. Marvel, which means no striker skirmisher combos here. And also, like, Kate Bishop moves early in the fight, but there's no positive effects on my team for her to flip. So, it's really not an issue here. There we go. Get the ultimate going. And also, you know, with Young Avengers, you get that defense up, you get those deflex, you get that death proof on the enemy team. But Elsa can cut right through that. Her ultimate can't be blocked. And again, it ignores death proof. So, you know, it's not a big issue. There you go. We almost kill Squirrel Girl there. And this is where things can get a little bit dicey, because now we've got blind on Mordo, but the ultimate on Mordo cannot be avoided, meaning that even if he has blind, he's still going to hit with it. So not a big deal. We're gonna see Squirrel Girl use her ultimate. There you go. But now, because someone on my team has died, we're gonna get offense up. And then, yeah, I think we just need to get rid of the evade. There you go. Elsa does her thing. We're gonna use the ultimate here, get immunity on our team, and it clears negative effects at the same time. So now that blind's not really an issue. There you go. Echo is gone. Now we're going to focus on Kate. Kate dies from all the bleeds, which is beautiful. And there you go, America Chavez. So it can get dicey because of the blinds, and because you can't use the ultimate turn 1 on Dr. Voodoo, but, you know, it now, at least, yeah, it gives you a reliable chance now to see, yeah, see, you can't use that ultimate turn 1 with Dr. Voodoo. If you could, I'd feel a little bit better about this. It seems like it could work, but I can see it being a little too dicey for people to try using. But that blind on Ms. Marvel really does help prevent her from assisting, which means no triple taps with the Skirmisher Striker combo, because usually people run Skirmisher on Ms. Marvel, they run Striker on the other characters, get all that damage out with Young Avengers. This looks like it's going to be a solid Young Avengers counter now, possibly. We'll have to do more testing in the future to see how reliable it is, but proof of concept, it looks like it's looking pretty good for Dark Hunters here as well with this. So, yeah, there's really nothing else to say at this point. Elsa has pretty much cut down on the Luke Cage issue. Mordo now being on the team gives him that boost in damage from Morbius, and now it gives him bonus focus for Dark Hunters and that defense up with Dark Hunters on his ultimate as well. So let me know what you guys think down below. Also, I should mention I don't have the T4 on Mordo's ultimate here, so no defense up on my Dark Hunters as well. I forgot to mention that. But let me know what you guys think down below. What do you guys think of the changes to Dark Hunters? Have you guys been trying them out? What has been your experiences so far with them in War since they got buffed? Let me know down below. As always, if you guys have enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button, share, and subscribe. I will see you guys next time.